is up, guys, and welcome to Operation D.A.R.T. Here on this channel we're going to be talking about all things Digimon, and today we're going to be doing the double feature before the EX2 format ends. We're going to be talking about the boy Imperidramon. So again, I wanted to give a quick shout out though beforehand to MetaMonster Gaming for hooking me up with my Alt-Art cards and this beautiful mat. Thank you guys. Go check them out on Instagram, on Drip, and Facebook, and TCG Player. MetaMonster Gaming for all your single card needs. Let's get it going though. We're going to start off with our eggs, DJ eggs, our babies. We're running 4 of the jamming, draw when jamming Demi-Vmon, and 1 Upamon. So pretty simple. I want to be drawing cards when I'm swinging with jamming, and if my opponent doesn't have Digivolutions, I get to also draw one when attacking. So pretty standard, pretty basic for nowadays. Blue decks or the Imperialdramon list. So this is where it gets a little funky though. We're going to be going over a different route with the rookies. So first we're going to talk about 3 of the jamming Vmons from Bt-8. Pretty much you swing, you get to draw with one of your Demi-Vs, and pretty much you get a good bit of draw advantage. Then we're going to be doing, we're going to be running 3 of the ST9 Vmons. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with free among them and the rest to your bottom of the deck. Again, everything is free trait except maybe 2 cards, 1 being Omnimon. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and do our other 3 split. We're going to go with 3 of the EX1 Vmons. This one is one that has the inheritive. When this Digimon becomes unsuspended, you gain a memory. So we're going to be utilizing this with the Imperialdramon play of the unsuspend. So that's always good. Hopefully we can get 2. Hopefully we can get maybe 1 and one of these spicy options here. Then we're going to be talking about the ones of. We're running 1 of the Bt-2 Vmon. This one says once per turn, when one of your Digimon becomes unsuspended, you draw 1. So if you mix it with this one, with the Pyodra, you gain 1, draw 1. So you're gaining a lot of card advantage, a lot of resources. And then we're doing 1 of the on play Bt-8 Vmons. This one says on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, and you get to get a 2-color card among them. The rest go to the bottom. Again, I find this, if you have it at too many, like 3 or 4, I feel like it can whip a few times more often than you would like. So I'm only running it at 1. And then a sneaky Wormmon. So Wormmon's inherent ability is you may DNA this Digimon and one of your other Digimon in play at the end of your turn. So pretty much if you're having this with the XVmon and you hard play a Stingmon, you're going to get the Imperialdramon Digivolution turn 2, you know, rather quickly. So this is really good for tempo plays and getting that sneaky DNA Digivolve. So yeah, I'm running a little bit of a skimpy list here, but I think this is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 12. So that is our rookie lineup. You guys let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that. Am I running too little? But I feel like with the inclusion of the Stingmon that you just don't need that many because you can hard play it. And we'll talk about that. Let's talk about him right now then. We're running 4 of the Stingmon. He says, when you were to play this card from your hand, if you have a blue Digimon in play, it reduces play cost by 1. So he pretty much becomes a 3 cost. If you have a blue Digimon out, like I was saying, you can do some sneaky plays and then get the DNA Digivolution with Wormmon. And then we're doing 4 of the jamming XVmon from EX1. Pretty much who doesn't enjoy a good jam swing. And then also as an inheritable, if this is an Imperialdramon or free in its traits, you gain jamming. So pretty much all your level 5s and 6s will get jamming. So yeah, that's a must-have. I mean, super crucial play when you're using Imperialdramon. And then we're going to try to round off the green blues with 2 Lydramons. Lydramon is also a very good tempo play. He costs only 2 to Digivolve on a Vmon. And when Digivolving, you may suspend one of your opponent's level 4s. So pretty much if they have like a weak level 4 or whatever, you can swing into it. You can swing into it kamikaze style, or even just kind of tempo play them with, if they have rookies, you swing at the rookies and you take them out. And then we're gonna do a one of the one and only, because you need it, every blue deck needs a hybrid for game. We're going with a Lobomon. Yes sir. So that pretty much rounds up my level 4s. Yes sir. I think that's an 11 there. So, you know, you gotta have Lobomon in the blue deck. What are you doing if you're not having them in there? I mean, I guess you could do any of the other guys too. Korikaku, whatever, any of those boys. And then we're gonna go to our level 5s. Pretty simple. We're gonna run 2 of the Dino Vmons. He comes in play really clutch because you can DNA Digivolve for free, 1. And then 2, when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. When DNA Digivolving, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and it doesn't untap until the end of their next turn. So pretty much you can stun something big and keep it rolling, maybe remove it next turn, or just suspend and swing at face. You know what I'm saying? Forget the blocker, forget whatever it is, smash it in the face. Let's go. And then we're rounding it off with 4 of the boy himself, Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon is the best card in this deck in my opinion. You can pretty much get 3 swings in one turn, 4 swings if possible with some memory. But he says when the DNA costs 0, you know, 1 blue, 1 level 4 blue, level 4 green, you get DNA Digivolve. And then when Digivolving, when DNA Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon with 6k or less to the bottom of their deck, which is always good. And when attacking once per turn, you may unsuspend them. So again, you can get some really good advantage with the Vmon. You get the Demi, the Vmon, you get the other Vmon, and then you get the give them some jam. There you go. Give them some jam. Give them some all tastiness, and then you're pretty much drawing 2 with the jam, gaining 1. I mean, there's a lot of shenanigans to really do with your stack and the order of your stack. If you get 2 of these draw 1 or gain 1 Vmons, you know, you're pretty much getting off really, really fast and really quickly. So yeah, there goes that. Those are my level 5s, super simple. And then let's go to our level 6s. So level 6s, we're gonna just run 5. We're running 2 of the Imperidramon Dragon modes from the starter deck. When Digivolving, you may play 1 level 4 blue and 1 level 4 green without paying its memory cost. So pretty much you get to recycle your Vmon, X-Vmon. You get to recycle your Lydramon or your Stingmon as well. So pretty much you're recycling and then getting off another shenanigan with the DNA. So yeah, super good, super good. If you can have the memory, you can just keep at your turn. And then we're running 1 of the OG Imperialdramons, all super clutch card. You know, you get to Digivolve for 3 and not pass the turn, and then you get to unsuspend if it has jamming. And I mean, you can unsuspend anything else that has jamming, so that's like also really, really good. There is so many good plays that you can actually keep doing with this. And then go to the next card, 2 of the Imperialdramon fighter modes. Again, this right here, if you have the memory to go and do all these shenanigans, man, you're running with your tempo. He says you may Digivolve him on top of Dragon mode for 2. And then when Digivolving, you return one of your opponent's Digimon with 10k or less to their owner's hand. And then when attacking once per turn, if you have a blue card in your Digivolution sources, you unsuspend. And then if you have a green in your Digivolution sources, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So again, you can just suspend their Digimon and run right into their face, or go over their defense or whatever it is. Also, super good card. I wish the return DP was a little higher, but hey, what can you do? That's why you got the next boy. And then if you got really good tempo play with these guys and you done swung out, you probably cleared out all their security, you can always go for Omnimon Blitz for game. Omnimon's still a very solid card. When Digivolving, you gain Blitz. When Digivolving, you may suspend this Digimon. And on all turns, if your opponent's effect would delete this Digimon or return it to the owner's hand or deck, you may prevent it from leaving play by trashing level 6. Let's say you end up getting both Dragon mode and Fighter mode. You get 2 chances to really protect this card and guarantee that you get the win. So that's always super clutch. I mean, I've always been a big fan of Blitz Omnimon. And then we're rounding it off with one Imperidramon Paladin mode. He is such a good card. I mean, there's so many good plays you could do with him. He says, when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into this card from your hand, you may return one level 7 Digimon card from your trash to the bottom of your deck to reduce its Digivolution cost by 4. So let's say you have Omnimon in trash, you can to bottom deck that and then make this cost you 3 and possibly keep it in your turn, right? And then it says, when Digivolving, you may return one 2-color card from this Digimon's Digivolution card to the bottom of your deck to trash all Digivolution cards from one of your opponent's Digimon, then return all of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to the bottom of their owner's deck. So that means if they're trying to rookie rush you and try to pressure you with a lot of no source Digimon, man, you're just clearing board. And if you're able to do the combo with Omnimon and trash, man, it's still your turn. This is not a once per turn, so you get a when Digivolving and when attacking. You get to do this twice. And I mean, I'm telling you, this can really clear boards and devastate things. And at 16k, not a lot of things can kill this unless they're super pumped. And at that, if you clear board, if you wipe board, I mean, they're not doing nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much the level 7s. That's all their Digimon there. Let's talk about the Tamers. At the Tamers, I'm running a 3-3 split. We're running 3 of the Davis Motomiya, the blue one. It says he's a memory setter as well. And reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You get to add 1 blue, 1 green. And pretty much everything is blue or green here. So a lot of the time you will be grabbing 2, which is phenomenal, fantastic. And 3 of the Davis Incan. And this one says on Digivolve, at the beginning of your main phase, if you have a blue Digimon in play, you gain 1. If you have a green Digimon in play, you gain 1. So pretty much if you have a dual color, you're going to be gaining 2 at the beginning of the turn. And on your turn, when one of your Digimon would Digivolve into this Digimon, into a Digimon with 2 or more colors, you may unsuspend that you may suspend this tamer to unsuspend that Digimon. So let's say, for example, you had your Jam Swing, you had Can Out. You go into Lydramon, unsuspend, Lydramon is protected. And you get to maybe keep it rolling, or let's say, they're going to pop off with their boy. So pretty much you just, Pyodra and unsuspend it once you done hit your 2 swings. So yeah, a lot of good plays with Davis and Ken, for sure. But yeah, that's my lineup for my Tamers, 6 of them. Ain't too crazy. I was running, I think, a 4-3 split or a 4-2 split at first, but then I kind of seen there was a little bit of consistency issues and stuff, so I'm running it at 3-3. Let's go. All right, let's finish off with our options. Let's say we're gonna be running 2 Hammer Sparks, because what is a blue deck without Hammer Spark? On play, you gain 1 memory, and then on security you gain 2. So if they check this in security, they're getting pretty roughed up by passing it up with 2. Speaking of passing it with 2, we're going to deny them attacks by playing the Ice Wall. Main phase, all of your opponent's Digimon gain one attacking lose 2 memory, and when you check in a security, it's like the Hammer Spark, you gain 2. So pretty much you have 3 things that can get hit and possibly pass your opponent's turn. So that's always good. I was trying to run more Hammer Sparks, but I had to really find room for some of the other options here. Keeping on with the memory, we're running 1 Howling Memory Boost. This one's kind of oppressive card. If your opponent's trying to be aggro, you get to trash up 2 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolutions can attack or block onto your opponent's next turn. Then you get to place this in the battle area, and for delay, you get to crack it and gain 2 memory. Then we got Blue Memory Boost, which you will get to reveal the top 4, add 1 blue Digimon card to our hand, the rest to the bottom. Also with delay, gain 2. Then we're doing one of our miracle cards here, Hidden Potential Discovered. I mean, you don't know how many turns there have been where I have had little to no memory, get the hidden potential, and I'm able to go into a Imperialdramon or into a fighter mode and really get to, or even Omni, man. You can even use this on Omni because all your top ends are blue-green. So pretty much this card wins games, gets you free Digivolutions. I mean, it's so freaking good. And then we're going to end it off with 2 more options in our form of removal, Megadef. I was running this at 3, and I'm thinking of going back to 3, but right now I'm running it at 2. And it says, on main phase, you may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to their owner's hand. I find this is good at times when you can choke them out or give them few memory, but if you're giving them 5, you know, the chances are they're just going to stack back up. So again, that's also a reason why I dropped it down to 2. But these are my options. I just want to run a couple quick what ifs and what you guys think I should add here or swap out. And I kind of wanted to see what you guys think about running OG Vmon. So Bt-8 Vmon says, when digivolving, unsuspend one of your level 4 or lowers. I find this is also kind of like a hybrid for game if you have it. The chance to win that turn and get the 2 memory and get to do the last swing with this. I thought of taking it in at 1. I did have it at 1 for a while, but I don't know. I took it out. You guys tell me what you feel in the comments below. And then also I'm thinking about maybe putting a 1-of Positron Laser. It says, on main, up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon can attack or block until the end of their opponent's next turn. Then if you have a blue Digimon in play, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to their owner's hand. So this is pretty much like a Mega Def, and it stun locks something. So you guys tell me what you guys think. And it also has the security skill. Up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon can attack for the turn. Then if you have a blue Digimon in play, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon. So if that suspended Digimon checks this, you get to stun 2 more and then return the 1. What do you guys think about that? You guys let me know in the comments below. Again, this is my iteration of the Imperialdramon deck profile. I hope you guys like this. Hope you guys tune into the channel. Like I said, I'm doing another double feature thing where I will be unboxing. Let me show you guys. I'll be unboxing a Imperialdramon fighter mode. There you go. Imperialdramon fighter mode SH figure. Yes, sir. So y'all tune in to the next video on this one. We'll be unboxing this boy. I thought to keep it themed with what I was doing today. So please, guys, subscribe, give the channel a like, or this video a like, and I will catch you on the next one. Be safe out there. Peace.